Oh, how you going, all right? Well, you go, oh, look at this bloke. But he's some kind of businessman. No, I'm not. I'll tell you right, I got heaps of kids. I got 4 kids, all to different mums. Pretty sure one's got a different dad, to be honest with you. But on paper, they're all mine, right? And I get a lot of stuff from them, like a lot of crafts. And I'm gonna be honest with you, crafts are fucked, okay? They just are. It's all the stuff you couldn't get in your bin in the first place, so you put it in a bag and send it to school and said, oh no, just make some stuff at school with that, not hoping that it would come back, because guess what? It comes back. And if they make other rubbish out of rubbish, that is not recycling. That's just more rubbish, right? So if I know it's going to be Father's Day or Mother's Day or Christmas is coming up or Easter, and I know they're going to bring me some crafts, I'll wait for them in the front yard, near the bins. Come on, guys, bring it over here. Bring it over here. Let's have a look. What have you made? What is it? If you have to ask them what it is, it's shit. Don't let it in your house, okay? Pictures, if you ask them what's that picture of, if you have to ask that question, don't humour your kids and put it on the fridge. Oh, that's beautiful, honey. What is it? Oh, it's a cat, is it? That's beautiful. Don't put it on the fridge. Tell them it's shit. Put it in the bin. Look them in the eyes while you do it. I promise you just do that twice a week. Put a shit picture in the bin twice a week whilst making eye contact with the kid. I promise you there'll be a lot less kids in the future doing arts degrees. And there'll be a lot more tradies in Australia. Getting shit fixed will get cheaper, and festivals like the Adelaide Fringe will get a little bit smaller, and weird dudes in their mid-30s with strange hair will start making money out of festivals, right? So, for me, put a shit picture in the bin, okay? And crafts, what's in a craft? I'll tell you what's in a craft. You got red cellophane. Where's that in the real world? It's not, it doesn't exist. Fuck that off, okay? What else have you got? You got paddle pop sticks, and they're always near glue. I know what the teachers are doing there. They want the kid to come along and pick the paddle pop stick up with the glue on it and put it in their mouth, because they hope secretly that at some point the lips will close and never open again, right? And I'll be honest with you, I set some of these, well, I'm calling them like glue traps around my house. That's it, put it around, just put one on the kitchen table, bit of glue, paddle pop stick, see if the house gets quieter. That's what I do it, right? Anyway. Third thing that's in a craft, toilet rolls. Where's that toilet roll been before it got to the craft? Right? Let's think about the life cycle of a toilet roll. Think about what that has seen. That has seen some terrible things. Some horrible stuff's happened around that toilet roll, some smells, some awful, awful stuff. And never do you do this, never are you on the toilet. Like, just imagine, right, there I've just done a poo, like just visualise, and you go toilet paper bum, oh, toilet roll's empty. Oh, I better go get some big gloves and some disinfectant, and I'll take this and I'm going to go put it into some sort of hyperbaric chamber, and we're going to leave it in there, sort of a quarantine for maybe a 3-month period until we know that any bacteria or any feces particles have fallen away from the toilet roll, until it is humanly safe to touch and for kids to touch, and maybe after, that's never happened. You go, toilet roll bum, oh no, toilet roll's empty. I'll just grab this with my poo hands. I'm gonna walk this down to school. I'm not even gonna put pants on, I'm just gonna walk down to school, go on kids, make something shit out of that. Yeah, I know. But I got, like I said, I got 4 kids. I'll be honest with you. I'll be terribly honest. Like my oldest is pretty, he's all right. But I'll tell you something I've been doing a lot of lately. I'll tell you this one more story. I've been going, one of my older kids is into dance, okay? And I've been to a lot of dance concerts lately. And I've got to be honest with you, dance concerts are shit as well, right? I'm going to tell you why. Because you're going to pay $50 to go to these things for the potential to see your daughter dance maybe twice in a 74-hour period, right? It's a nightmare. $50. Tell you why, though, because the venue, she had a big dance concert at the entertainment centre. Like, to put a dance concert in there, that's crazy. That's mental, right? It's a massive place. And the thing is, a couple of the girls were affected. First number of the dance, they're about to start the dance, and one of the girls got very nervous because there's 2,000 people there to see a dance concert, for goodness sakes. And the girl got very nervous. So she ran off and she did a nervous vom behind the curtain, right? Did a nervous bomb. The girls and the music starts, and the girls, they don't stop. They just leave a gap where this girl should have been, and they just start dancing, right? This is exactly what they were doing. They're dancing around. But the thing is, whenever they got to the spot where the vomit had happened behind the curtain, they dry reach, right? So they just go like that. They're just kind of dancing around, and every time one got here, they go like that, right? They just kept doing it. And it seemed like it was part of the dance. It looked like it was a futuristic version of Swan Lake, that where the lake's polluted and all the swans were sick, right? So they just kept getting to here, right? And it was crazy. And the next thing that happens is one of the girls, this is their grand finale, by the way. This is their big concert. This is the end of year thing that everyone's like excited about. And one of the girls, her top just explodes, right? It explodes off of her. Now, from where I am, right? Where I am, like, because this is the thing, she had a skin-coloured leotard underneath. But for where I'm sitting, she just looks nude now, right? So now it looks like you got girls all dry reaching over there and a nude girl, right? And the nude girl starts crying hysterically, right? She's, "Ah!" Does she stop dancing? No way, right? "Ah!" Until she gets to where the vomit is and she just dry reaches. Right? Amazing. This isn't even the end. This is the finale coming up now, right? The big finale in this thing is, what happens next is that there's the big ending. So the big ending of the song. And all the girls, doesn't matter what dance concert you go to, the very end of the song, what has to happen is all the girls bunch up into like a huddle, and then they all kind of pose in different directions. Like one will point this way, one pointing this way. You got a girl on her knees pointing that way, another one on her knees pointing this way. And then one of them's job is always to kind of do the splits in between everyone and kind of smile and kind of point both ways, right? That's what they do. Every dance concert ends the same. So it starts, right? And they get in their poses, and then the girl does the splits, does her awesome splits. Only what happens when she does the splits is she rips the ass out of her leotard, right? Now, none of us know this because we're looking this way and her ass is obviously this way, right? Pointing back to where the vomit is, right? Now, what happens though is she knows. So as the music cuts out and there's like, it's silence in the room, she yells out, "Oh, fuck," right? Now, to hear a 12-year-old girl yell, "Oh, fuck," in a stadium and watch it vibrate around the room was amazing, right? Now, I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, gee whiz, you got your $50 worth, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Anyway, I've been Fabien Clark. Thanks very much. See you later. Good night. Bye.